Hello beautiful ones, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be looking at what Spirit would like to talk to you about today. So I usually do some meditation and figure out what's going on. We have the Magician and the King of Swords here, so it's just talking about the magic and the power of your mind. So I'm going to grab a few more cards. We're going to see where we're going to go with this. We have the Four, okay, having control and possessiveness over your thoughts and your life. Okay, right. Okay, so right away what I see in here is that when you believe in the magic of what you are going for in this lifetime, okay, and believe in yourself through your thoughts, okay, take control of the situation, you can really get things going, okay? You can get some good momentum going. Things will start coming in fast, but you have to believe in your choices and your magic. And that's mastery of the mind, mastery of the magic that you hold inside of yourself, knowing that you're in full control of it, and yeah, making things move. So this is a real good one. Yeah, I like this one. And when I was meditating this morning, we were talking, Spirit and myself, about the life you live today is about the choices you make for yourself. So make good ones, right? And this is all about choices as well. So this is coming in as that. Make the choices today that are going to empower you, okay? Because with the King of Swords, he's a very much of a powerful mastering of the tool of the brain, so that you can control the outcome of your news, of your life, of the progress that you're making, okay? So we're going to be looking into that today. I hope that you've enjoyed the readings. Yesterday was a very profound and beautiful reading. If you have not seen it, I would go see it. It's in the uploads section of my playlist. Just back up a few videos. I post 2 a day. I do the 2 at the same table, and I leave the same cards in the morning so that I can utilize it utilize the energy of those cards in the reading at night. It was a recent change, but it's one that I really enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to take an energy. I've just wanted to use this deck because I haven't used it in a while. I've really liked I have many beautiful decks, beautiful divination tools that I love. These are my tools. They are my magic wand, if you will. This is my gift from Spirit. Yeah. I'm trying to find the right wording for it, but it really is. They are my magic wand. They are my spiritual tool of choice. That's with my intuition and all my life experiences. They help me put out the message I need to all of you, to help you, to guide you, to find your own path, okay? Happy family, I love this. So, number 4 may be important. There's 4 people on the card. There's 4 on the card. For the number 4 on the card. I feel generally this card speaks of just a general feeling of happy, okay? When you're happy within yourself, you have to realize that the choices that you make in happiness, well, they affect you in different ways in your life as well. They bring joy and happiness to the people around you. So if you're thinking that your choices don't affect anybody else but yourself, they don't. It is really a domino effect, and it affects all parts and all areas of your life. It's a connecting, okay? It connects everything together, this happiness, okay? We can't always be happy every single day, but if you're living your best life, you sure are stacking the deck in your favor, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a map of the Enchanted Map Oracle. Then I'm going to pull from one I love, but I haven't, okay, I know which 2 other ones I'm going to pull from. Alright, so let's see here. The Dragon's Lair. Here we go again. We've had this one before. What came up right away is 1 plus 9 is 10. So it's a completion. It's being in fear. There's a lot of fear in that as well. Okay. Okay. So it says that you're always protected and divinely directed. Okay. So this is saying that you have a warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. Okay. So I like this. It always says to you, this is telling you that you have your own honing system of whether or not you know if you're heading into something or a choice that you don't like. For a lot of us, new choices, new decisions are the scariest part of living life. What if I make the wrong decision? What if the choice that I make is not the correct one? We have this device inside of us that let us know if we're aligning to what we need to do. I stayed at a job for 11 years, and that was probably 11 years too many. If I think back on the day and I was there, I can probably pinpoint exactly the exact day, which was maybe 2 days in, that I knew that I had made a grave mistake in working where I was working. Not only the field that they were doing wasn't environmentally good that I thought, and I really didn't like the job I was doing. There were aspects of it that were okay, but everything inside me screamed, get the hell out of there. But because I was giving the, what is it? That old speech inside of myself that, you know, you need this and you need that and you need to stay here and this represents security, I stayed there way longer than I should have. Now, the universe will say there are no mistakes, and I am a big believer in that. They wanted me to remember this pain, and I'm sure it's for the reason that I'm speaking to you today, so that you do not do that for 10 to 11 years. That you can tell yourself, what the heck am I doing here? Okay? This is your system. It yells, it screams, and it keeps screaming until you realign to where you're supposed to be. Okay? And the biggest indication is sadness and fear and doubt and all of those nasty feelings, as opposed to happiness and completion and connectedness. So you should know this right away, okay? So your choices make good ones. This is what they said this morning, okay? The life you live today is about the choices you make for yourself. Make good ones, okay? That was the big message right there. So make sure that you follow the path that you really want to be following. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm doing it because I have a preconceived notion of that's what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? Because the Dragon's Lair is going to end up being whatever is anchoring you, okay? Whatever is making you feel bad. That's going to be the bad thing. Not the new choices you're making. The choices you're staying into. Okay? Big message. So this is the hero's journey. I like this. This is the cards that speak of doing something good. Oh, wow. Ooh. Your charge is to enlarge. Whale of a time. 25-7. Usually means the card of doing choices. Never had this one before. Let's read what this beautiful card has to say. This says, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasures you seek. So I'm seeing a theme here. There's fear. Okay, I get it. Okay, so the message is, most people think the belly of the whale stage of the hero's journey as a dark night of the soul, but it doesn't have to be. The key to finding joy in your connection with the whale aspect, whether you're in its belly or outside admiring, is twofold. You have the ability to go with the flow and the potential to own your power. Aha! When you contemplate the nature of this loving, ancient being we call whale, envision swimming with it and receiving its wisdom and love. You are reminded that you are sovereign, wild, and free. The whale is here to remind you that whenever you find yourself in a challenging circumstance, your charge is to enlarge. I love it. Your charge is to enlarge. I couldn't have said it better. It's beautiful. Bigger, better. More beautiful. Your mandate is to become a heart space so large that all the world can fit within it, i.e. all parts of you and all parts of humanity with nothing left out. In the belly of the whale, you're reminded to stop resisting and instead open and allow the diversity of life and the entire ocean of emotion of all sentient beings to be celebrated and loved. Okay? Mantra. As I embrace my inner whale, I feel my heart grow as big and deep as the ocean. Okay? So, the dreams of whales, because this is a dream, right? The Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. They're going to talk about dreams, and I'll put it out there for you in case you have had this dream. Okay, dreams of whales or other sea creatures, fish, dolphins, whales, mermaids, etc. signify that you're connecting with your own multidimensional wisdom. And we are a water sign as well, remember? Intelligence and healing. Healing. Whales are magnificent creatures, thought to be more enlightened species than humans. For some cases, let's face it, that wouldn't be such a hard thing, right, to do, to be more enlightened. Let's face it, let's be completely honest. And they rely upon sonar to communicate. This dream may be suggesting that you are becoming a more telepathic, advanced version of yourself. Happy, by the way, last day of Mercury retrograde. I am so happy to say this with all of my might. I am so happy. Underneath, just a little sneak peek. Yeah. Discover your superpower. So discover what makes you fly, Pisces, what makes you swim, what is special to you. I'm going to take a challenge card here. I'd be surprised if it would be fear. But let's just see what they give us, right? Let's see what they give us, Pisces. Guilt. Okay, so we get this one as well. Guilt may also be a reason. There's fear, because this is fear. The other reason we may not be going where we're going is guilt. We may be even guilted into wanting more. Okay? Because there's two figures here, I feel like it's in this, if I believe, it's like, oh, well, why do you want, why are you, why should you get it? Why are you better than me? And it's not a question of better than, it's a question of following your own path and having your own choices. You can't let others dictate what you really need to be doing with your life. You need to follow your own path. Okay, we're going to look more into this guilt card as well. Let me see, because I don't go into this book very often, but they're telling me to take a look. There's something here. There's something here they want me to see. So I'm going to take a quick look. Let's see. It says that she puts her own needs and happiness to help others. Okay, even allowing freeloading friends to get involved. Okay. Something, right. So she did all the work. The other one wants the money. They want to split up a company and sell it, half and half. But the partner didn't really do anything. So, okay. So it says, do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. So this is really what this is about, right? And this is what I'm saying. This is what I said beforehand. It comes down to this. You can't make other people's dream come true. They have to do that for themselves. You cannot live your life for others. They have to do that for themselves. So yesterday we dealt with that as well. We had that King of Swords that came in, and it really felt as if this king was just disappointed. And you may feel guilty for disappointing somebody, but you cannot let that stop you from making choices that are really resonating with you, Pisces, okay? And I just realized there's that King of Swords again, okay? Yeah. When you, and we'll just put these together. They're telling me, when you don't let this King of Swords or other people with these energies control your destiny, so this is a card of control, it can be taken two ways, okay? Things will move in fast. We had this yesterday. We had the Eight of Wands. This is very similar to yesterday. Maybe the message is the same, but in a different way. But it is basically the same message, okay? Make good choices for yourself. Don't make them for others. I guess they really wanted, they really wanted you to see the truth of this message so that you can move on to something better for yourself, Pisces. Maybe you've been doing this for such a long time, for too long. Maybe you saw yesterday's message and you thought to yourself, she can't be talking about me. And if that's you, they're telling me that it is for you. Yes, we are talking about you. Somebody's getting called out. Right, you need to focus. Okay? You need to take the focus off of them and onto you. Your focus, your life, your journey. Okay? This the refocusing the chakras, and right there in the split was the Hermit. So I saw it. When I see it, it means something. So the star, time to rebalance first of all, of land, of water, putting the balance back in, balancing out the chakras, being the star of your own show, which was the big message here. This is you, okay? Don't let anybody else take your spotlight. Don't let anybody else make the choices for you. You have to make your own choices so that they're the best ones. You can't let outside forces make the choices for you. You can't let fear guide your decisions, and you can't let guilt at making those decisions without, getting somebody's approval. That's another one. Yeah, I'm feeling a parent vibe with this King of Swords in the last couple of days, like somebody who's, yeah. With the Queen of Wands, the energy of shining the light, of being bright, being a zephyr. Optimistic view of things, different view, very different than the King of Swords, okay? Again, we have the different energies. Yesterday, I think it was the Page of Wands, was it? Or was it it was the Page of Pentacles. Doesn't matter. It's two different energies coming in. And they're saying, by the Queen, being the Queen, they're saying that this is even though you may be learning, you're an expert in what you want in your life. You know what you want in your life, okay? Even though you're learning to know what you want, you are the only expert who can truly say you know what you want, okay? I'm surprised I was able to get that thought across. Right. So it's time to put in quality work. It's time to do it for yourself, Pisces. It's time to really do the work and go forward. Do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Because if you do it for somebody else, it's not going to be quality work. Okay? This is your choices. This is your passion, your obsession. And that's the way it should be. In life, you should be completely focused on what you want to do. on your passion. Passion, obsession, whatever you want to do. That should be a clear indicator that's where you need to be going, what you need to be doing. When your focus gets laser sharp on something that you love to do, right, you've regained the balance. Okay? The balance in your life. What may not be equal to others, but is balanced in yours. Okay? Remember, the scale doesn't mean that everything is perfectly balanced or equal. It just means that it is, it's a matter of perspective. Okay? Remember what Ashu talked about, what is equal and what's not equal. It's all about perspective. And if you haven't seen that, that's also in the, just look in the videos. I think 2-3 days behind. I post twice a day, and you'll be able to find that video. And he's a nature spirit guide that came through, and he has such wisdom. He has such wisdom. I hope he does come back in at one point, and like I said, I know he's not far off, and I know I have access to him, which is wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let that go. You have the Adapt card underneath. I really like that. Somebody's burning something outside. I can smell it. All the windows are open because it was a cool day, so it's really nice to smell like the somebody having like a nice little outdoor fire going for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna get a Surrender To card. And then, Pisces, I will let you go, and we'll come back in the extended to talk about this some more. I feel that this is kind of an extended anyway from yesterday. As I said, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It was pretty profound and wonderful. Surrender your desire to control people. I love this. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationship. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So, on the flip side of everything, if people trying to control your way in life, this is to bring it back here. You have the Control card right here. Okay? I feel this is talking about this person. On the flip side, you can no more control the way they feel about what you're doing. Okay? You may want to make them understand, but you may not be able to control how this King of Swords sees the situation that you are trying to change. Okay? So it flips both ways. They got to understand that they cannot control you, and you cannot control the way they feel about what you are doing and how you're changing your life. So this is a very important card. Very important card. As soon as you let go of that and just follow your true path and make the choices that are best for you, the faster you can get to where you need to go. So there's a lot of meaning in this reading. There's many meanings, there's many ways you could put this. It just really boils down to you being the star of your own show, doing what you need to do to move forward in your life. You really need to do that. Absolutely. Looked at the clock, it was 11:11. I love that. Pisces, I have, before I go, I'm going to put a little plug. I have these beautiful gratitude journals. It's in the link below. I also have an Etsy page. I also have a place where you can donate a one-time donation if you don't want to do Patreon as a monthly donation. There's all kinds of ways you could support the channel, but as always, the very best way for you to support me here is to click the subscribe button, the notification bell to all, put a like and a comment, Because unfortunately, sometimes I feel we have trolls or bots who come in and they press the dislike button the first 5 minutes of the video, which is impossible. They haven't watched anything. So for some reason, I have a feeling that really bogs down a channel, especially when it happens so quickly. So you want to offer some great support to me, click that like button as soon as you walk in, especially for my longtime supporters. I appreciate the effort that you're putting in to help me out. I'm trying to keep this as free as long as I can. And your constant support is making that happen. So I would like to thank you for that. I know I do it weekly, and I'm going to continue to do so. Thank you to everybody else who supports me in other ways. I appreciate you all so very much. And welcome to the new people. We have great energies here. I hope you're able to contribute to them. And I'm sending you lots of love and light and blessings. And I will see you in the extended later, right back here with all of these cards. Take care. See you later.